All right, good afternoon, good morning. Right, what are we doing? We are GA today. We're in the Baron, and we are doing Colombia today. Colombia. We should be lifetime live weather, I think. Lifetime live weather, yes. And weather, yes. Okay, good. All right. Um, so we are on the Ecuadorian border with in a place called Ipiales, and we're flying to Bogota. We're on the here we go. Let's have a look at our flight plan. So it looks something like this. There we are, and that's what we're going to be doing. And then we will land in Bogota, and then we will carry on to Medellín. So that is the plan. Right. Let's jump into the cockpit and get things started, shall we? Right. So what was it again? We did that. Let's remove these, shall we? There we go. All right. So, let me just check something here. I'm sure I did a little checklist somewhere. There we go. All right. There we are. Okay. So before start, yeah, we've got everything there. So parking brake is set. Yes, it is. We'll go master on. So let me just check my, there we are. So battery master on. There we are. Avionics off. Beacon light can go on. There we are. Fuel selectors. Main tanks. Propeller controls. So let's go all the way forward and mixture to rich. Throttles. Actually, we should do our payload, shall we? So look at our payload and into gallons. There we are. What are we flying? 257 should be our block fuel. So what do we have on board? 200 and yeah, that should be okay. 276 on board. That's good. All right. Let's go throttles a little bit forward. There we are. Cowl flaps are open. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Cowl flaps are open. And let's start. Left engine first. So fuel pumps to high. There we are. And let's just do the old throttle there. Let's bring that forward. Tap, 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 tap. And then low. Okay. And off. And let's bring that. Yes. And we'll start left engine. And we have left engine. Nice. Let's have a look. Are we at 1,000? Yeah, we want to be at 1,000. We're okay. There we are. Lovely. Do the same thing for and then left alternator can go on. There we are. And let's do the same thing for there we are. Okay, and bring that down there, and there we are. And let's go and there we are. Lovely. Good. Nice. There we are. Okay. Perfect. And left alternator on. All right. Let's go. Master avionics on. Nav lights on. Let's set our temperatures. Okay, cabin. So this should all be good. Yes. All good. Okay. Cabin. Let's oh, this looks a bit different, doesn't it? Target temperature. Oops. No. Target temperature. Let's see. Target temperature. So let's put on some heat, shall we? Cabin heat. There we go. All right. Blower on. Oh no, sorry. Heater. There we are. So let's go target temperature. 9 degrees, no. We want to be at around 21. There we go. All right. Right, let's go to our... Oh, there we are. And let's go in our flight plan. And menu, import from SimBrief. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. We should be good. All right. There we are. Out. So we are we high? Let's see. What is our... Wow, we are currently 9,000 feet. Wow. Okay. So we're okay. So let's go back down here. Let's go taxi. Taxi lights can go on. Everything else is okay, I think. We should be all right. Let's go there. 12 degrees. It should start heating up. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. So we are going to take off from runway 08 today. So let's go runway 08. So let's release the brakes. No, let's do our flight plan in, so we're going to go to 19 today. There we are, and we'll do a gradual 1200 foot per minute for now. We can arm that. Flight directors can go on, and we can go to altitude reporting. Okay, and we're all right. Let's go. Yeah. Heading. Let's do the heading on the runway. Yeah. So, parking brake released, and let's go. So we'll go flaps 1, and then we'll put on our landing lights. There we are, and strobes. There we are, lovely. So we're going to expect some nice scenery today over Colombia. It's always nice to fly Colombia. There we go. All right, we are good. Let's put on the panel lighting. There we are. And we are good. Everything is good. All right, let's go. Oh no, sorry. We got to do our heading. There we go. All right, do we have a VOR anywhere? Let's have a look. There's that one. We can go 116.3, so we can see that 116.3. 116.3. Okay. And there we are. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, let's go. There we go. All right. Gear can go up. And flaps up. So we'll just fly this runway heading for now. There we are. And engage. So we're already at 9,000 feet. Bring that RPM back to 2,500 and we're good. All right, let's pop in the headphones. There we are. Okay. Nice. So we should have some stunning scenery on this journey. Colombia's always nice to fly, isn't it? Let's just check our engines are okay. Yeah. And yeah. Good. Temperature in the cabin, 20 degrees. That's lovely. Okay, let's go to 45 degrees. $30, 45. There we are. $30 degrees. So we're going to that VOR. Nice. So we've got a cruise of 19. We took off from an airport is at 9,000 elevation. Do we have, let's just check something. Okay, let's turn to about Yeah, let's go north. There we are. Lovely. So that's where we are. Right there. So on the Ecuadorian border we were. Mike Smith, hello. How are you? So we were on the Ecuadorian border. We're flying up to Bogotá. And then we'll do Bogotá to Medellín. But yeah, Colombia's got some stunning scenery. We are going to be cruising at 19,000 feet today. 19,000. Once we're at cruise, we'll shut the cowl flaps up. Approaching 18,000 feet. Transition is what here? 18,000 foot. So we'll go to whoops. We'll go to Q&H. (1013), which is there. 1013. So we'll go to 1013. There we are. 29902. Beautiful. So we're approaching our cruise altitude. There we are, nose coming down. And we are bang on course. Actually, let's get rid of that. There we are. Bang on course. Oh, 10 degrees up here. Let's increase that temperature, shall we? So target 17, 21. There we go. And oxygen, really? Oh yeah, sorry. Oxygen, I forgot about that. We're gonna need oxygen. Oxygen. Where's the oxygen? It's somewhere here. Oxygen, pressurized. Cabin. Isn't there an oxygen switch somewhere? I thought there was. Why? There is an oxygen thing. Hold on, hold on. Where is that oxygen thing? Not there. So we're at our cruise altitude, but where is that oxygen thing? I know there was something on one of the planes, but I don't know where it is. Am I supposed to do this one? Cabin. That one there. Okay. See that? It's going down. Why? Cabin. Let's see. Let's keep an eye on that. Okay. Aircraft and... Okay. Okay. That could make sense. That is plus 500 apparently. There we go. Right, let's just wait. Temperature's okay. Okay. So we're in the clouds, heading to Bogotá. Okay, let's turn towards the flight plan. So direct. We want to go to 43 degrees. There we are. That's about right. There. Yeah, see, there's a problem. Aircraft and cabin altitude. I'm sure I set that correctly. Yeah, definitely done that correctly, I'm sure. $19. Aircraft, cabin. Dino, hello. So the aircraft is at 19,000 feet. The cabin should be at 8. We're okay. That should be good. How you, Dino? You alright? That should be good. But is there an oxygen? There's no oxygen switch in this one. That little thing can go to 1900. What little thing? It is 1900. It is. It's on 1900. The cabin altitude. I'm alright. Yeah. All good. All good. Cabin altitude. Is this... Oops. Sorry. There. That should be it, right? Cabin altitude. There is some... On the other one, there's like this oxygen switch. I don't see that. Oh, there's also a slider as well, but that's not there. What is this? Is that a brake? No. What is that? What do we think that is? I don't think that's anything. Let's just keep that out and see. So what? Okay, what's this now? 1.2 psi. I think that will adjust itself. I don't know what that is. Cabin pressure, air shut off. What does that mean? I think that could be it. Let's see if it goes up. Ah, pull closed. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Let's see what that does. Let's see what that does. All right, let's turn. Target temperature in the cabin is 21. Yeah, so that's gone up now, that cabin pressure. This should be exactly what we need, right? Our aircraft is at 19. Cabin should be at there. Let's close that off. Ah, there we go. I got it. I got it. I got it. There we are. Okay, okay, okay. There. That should be it. Right, let's see that. This should work now. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. There we are. Lovely Colombia. Been to Colombia a few times in real life. Oh, let's go and close our cowl flaps. There we are, and there we are. Okay, let's see the next VOR. 11730. 11730. There we go. Still not getting the oxygen. Why? Why? It should be correct. Field elevation plus 500 feet. Field elevation plus 500 feet. Okay, let's go 500 feet. There. Okay, plus 500 feet. This looks okay, look. Cabin altitude. I don't know what that's doing. That's cabin climb. Interesting. We've got those flashing away, which tells me it is the oxygen. Unless there's something on the roof, no? No, not like the Kodiak. So we are good there. So that's our, we're going to do this full one because probably nice scenery. So let's have a look at the procedure, the approach. It's on 32 right. So let's just have a look at 32 right. So RNAV whiskey 32 right whiskey. What did I do? There. Okay. 32 whiskey. Transition there. Okay. Let's do that one. And let's go to our flight plan. So here, our flight plan. That's where we are. We're heading to Titgu. There we are. Okay, that works. Pressure, altitude, flight there, okay. So we are okay, but this I don't understand. Why? Temperature is nice, it's cozy, 20 degrees in the cabin altitude. See? Cabin altitude. Why? Why? How do I get rid of that cabin altitude warning? Do I bring it down? There's cabin, aircraft. Let's bring it down and see what happens. That shouldn't be the solution, surely. No, that's not right. It has to be, you set the aircraft, and then the cabin, So the aircraft flight level is 19,000. There, 19,000. Cabin pressure air shutoff. Pull that. Let's see, if we pull it, cabin pressure is climbing. So that's going to climb. And it's slowly coming down, is it not? Right. And let's see. Let's just leave it like that for a little bit and see. It seems to be sort of lining up. But that just dropped. If I go like so, and like so, and then let's see where that is. So that's gone to down position. That could be it. That could be working. I think this cabin needs to be down here. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Huh. Cabin altitude. Right. Time to open the manual. Let's open the manual. There we go. All right. Baron manual. There we go. Open that. Such a big manual though. Cabin altitude. Right. Cabin altitude. Heating cabin. After startup, no. Cabin depressurization. Right, let's have a look at that. Okay. Cabin depressurization. Cabin is illuminated. Oh, emergency descent. Door seal. Really? Okay, we'll wait till we are past this and then we'll drop to 10,000 feet and then let's see what happens. No. I'm looking at the manual, but there we go. All right, hold on. Cabin temperature. Cabin lighting. Right, here we go. Door seal can be monitored. Okay, okay. Door seal, cabin diff. Okay, let's have a look at that. Right, something just happened when I switched that off. And the door seals, there we are, they're up. Cabin pressure. Dump. Let's see. Yep, that doesn't seem to be doing it. Oh, hold on. Something is happening. 1 second. That's going down. And let's see this. I think we could be okay. Now we've brought that a bit closer. I don't know if that's supposed to be down at 8. You've selected the engine bleed, yeah? Where? Engine bleed. Engine bleed? What engine bleed? Door seal standby system. No, okay. Right, now that line and this aircraft line have come together. Oh, right, okay. If I close these now, let's see what happens. Does these lines change? So this has definitely moved. cabin altitude. We still got the cabin altitude light on. So I'm just going to wait till I get over the top of this mountain here. The engine bleed. I'm not seeing anything that says engine bleed. Nothing. I'm thinking that this should be aircraft at 19 and people, the body icon should be down here. Yeah, oxygen's now gone into the 70s. So that can't be right. So if I go off and off, so there is pressure shut off. Those two. Right, let me go to, when I pass this mountain, hopefully I don't hit it. In fact, you know what? We're just going to turn around. Let's go heading. I should be above that mountain. I'm thinking I will be above that mountain. Yeah, no problem. I will drop down to 10,000, 8,000 feet. And then let's see what happens to the oxygen. But right now, it's not looking good. I should be feeling drowsy. I don't know what that is. Wait, let me see if there is. Don't they just have like a... There, air, okay, altimeter. Yes. Pays down, down. That's the localizer, okay. There. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Where is that? Ah, here we go. Cabin pressurization system. So, the upper scale of this rotating card labeled cabin is used to set the desired cabin altitude. The lower scale, labeled aircraft, which rotates the upper scale, depicts the approximate pressure altitude at which the pressurization control will no longer be able to maintain the desired cabin pressure. For example, when the upper scale is set to 8,000 feet, the inner scale will read approximately 19,000 foot. Okay. So 8,000 foot should be the cabin pressure. Okay. Yeah, that makes no sense at all. To the right, 2 toggle switches. Top one, 2 positions. Press and dump. When cabin pressurization is desired, the switch should be pressed in the press position, which it is. No, it's not. It is now. Oh, I don't know. It's so bloody complex. Okay, we're going over the top. There we are. We just went over the top of that. And then we're going to start to descend slowly. Bring it to 10,000 foot. Okay, let's do that. We can bring it to 10,000 foot. And let's see. 10,000. Oh, we can go 8,000 foot. Actually, let's keep it 8,000 foot. So let's go there. Bring that down. And we'll go to 14. Let's arm that and let's engage it. And we'll start to descend. Okay, there we are. Let's go to 8,000 feet and then see what that does. If we get rid of this, then we can climb again. Let's slow us down a bit. There we are. Slow us down. All fun and games. All fun and games. We're definitely in a safe space, so that's okay. We've definitely got the room to travel a little bit at 8,000 feet. So we're going down to 8,000 feet. Let's see if we get rid of that cabin altitude light. There we are. Bit cloudy today. As we head to Bogotá. We're on our way to Bogotá. We will land in Bogotá and then we will create a new flight plan. Bogotá to Medellín. Whilst right now I am trying to figure out why my cabin altitude is messed up a little bit. So see that there? So that tells me my cabin altitude has stayed at, yeah, it's not coming down properly, is it? Let's close that. Oh, sorry, open that. I mean, I've got like no oxygen. So we'll go down to, yeah, it seems to be coming down with the aircraft. So, yeah, we should be all right. We should be okay. We're missing the mountains. Yeah, we're okay. So we just came out of that cloud there. To be fair, I've never, yeah. So we can see it's all coming, oops, sorry. It's all coming down. There. And then maybe I have to open a window, get the oxygen in, and then I can climb again. let's see. According to little nav map, we are very, very safe. We're not going to hit any mountains, so we're okay. What are we at? 13,000 feet. So the aircraft's at 13,000 feet. So what happens if I bring this to 10,000 feet? Let's go to 10,000 feet here. Oh no, we'll go to 8,000 feet is what I set, right? So 8,000 feet sea level. Okay. So let's see what that does. Did I select 8,000? I did. And we see our oxygen starting to come up. There we are, 22 degrees in the cabin now. So that's how I know. So on little nav map, I've got a terrain map as well. So we're going to be at 8,000 foot about there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, about there. So we're okay. We're okay. And oxygen is going up. There we go. See, 82, 83. So we are trying to get rid of this cabin altitude, and then we'll see what coming up to 10,000 feet. So we're still nice 22 degrees in the cabin. Oxygen is going up. But then why? How does that work? Right, the door seals, which are here. At 8,000, I'm going to dump this, and then I'm going to repressurize. I'll do my climb back up to 19. There we go. See, the oxygen is coming up now. And it stopped blinking. And those lights have gone off. And the cabin altitude indicator has gone off as well. Right, so now we're at our position, so we can start that again. So let's just stabilize. So we are going to go back up to 19,000 feet. So what happens now is, I guess I have to, let me dump everything, dump and dump. All right. Let's see what that did. Oxygen's gone right up. Let it go up, let it go up. We're at 8,000 feet. Okay, so let's set that back to 19. Okay, so we're going to set that to 19. Let's arm that. And then this, we're going to set this one. So the aircraft at 19. Altitude feet to 19. There. So there's 19, right? And then let's pressurize door seals. Okay. So we can see the door seal has sealed up. Our oxygen is good. And if we see that again, what was that? Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude is at 8,000 feet. Okay? Cabin altitude is at 8,000 feet. Right. Can we climb now? Let's go. Engage. There we are. And let's give it a bit of throttle. Okay, we're climbing. We're climbing. Hey, Tony, Haley, hi. Just trying to figure out this. So the cabin altitude is staying here at 8,000 feet. It's staying at 8,000 feet. We've set it to 19 for the aircraft. That is where our cabin altitude should remain. So let's see. It should remain. Tony, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for popping in. Ah, no worries, man. No worries. Glad I could help. Okay, now it's working. So it's staying at 8,000 feet. The aircraft is going up. Cabin altitude is staying there. Oxygen is good. Right, now I understand. Now I understand. Yes, that is it. That is exactly what it is. Tony, nice stream, man. I'm glad. You know what? Fly the CRJ more. I'm telling you, it's a lovely aircraft. You just got to, yeah, fly it a bit more. And the RJ Professional. I don't know if you've got the RJ Professional, but that is a beautiful aircraft. Okay, this is working. Cabin altitude is staying at 8,000 feet. Oh yeah, even the 146. Yeah, the 146. Ah, but it's not ready for 24 yet, is it? It's coming. Right, so if we see the cabin altitude staying there at 8,000 feet, but the aircraft is going up to 19 now. And if we look at our cabin altitude now, aircraft altitude is going up, cabin altitude is stuck on 8. Right, that is it. That's exactly how to do that. Brilliant. Should be ready next week. Ah, okay. The 146. So we're at 12,000 feet. This is a lovely aircraft. It is a beautiful aircraft. Once you figure out, okay, so I want to, as we get higher, temperature in the cockpit needs to also be sort of adjusted. 22 degrees in the cockpit now, 21. We're setting it nice and cozy. Oxygen is great. I can breathe again. $92 is fine. As long as it ain't flashing, we're okay. If it isn't flashing, we're okay. Yeah, I'm sure 98. We'll get there. We'll get there. But now we understand. We understand how this is done. Now I understand how it's done. So you pressurize when you get to about 8,000 feet. You just pressurize and all will be good. Yeah, but yeah, it's perfect. We are bang on. The needle hasn't moved from 8,000 feet. Yeah, so we've got our cabin pressurized. The door seals are pressurized. 8,000 feet cabin altitude. Setting that to our cruise altitude of 19, and cabin altitude still remains around 8,000 feet, so we're good. And I am going to be running on fumes apparently, but that's okay. And we can see that the door seals have activated there. So 15,000 feet, and we can still see our cabin altitude has stayed at sea level, 8,000 feet. Okay. So lovely Colombia. Colombia's always been a nice place to fly, eh? I've been to Colombia many times in real life. It is a great place to visit. Bogotá is really, really nice. There we are, coming up to 18,000 feet. There, 1013. There we are, 1013. And we've arrived at our 19,000 again. There we are, 93 is good. But yeah, figured it out. Nice. There we go. All right, top of climb again, and we'll just cabin diff. Ooh, what was that? That's okay. I think that's okay. What does cabin diff mean? Cabin diff. I saw that. What is cabin diff? Cabin diff. There it is. Cabin diff. What was that? What did that mean? Cabin. Okay. Cabin diff. Is that a good sign or a bad sign? I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Doesn't actually say cabin diff. Below blah blah blah. Cabin diff. Control F. Cabin diff. Lastly, a red cabin diff annunciator indicates when exceedance of the 3.9 pressure differential is imminent. Okay, so what do you do then? At the bottom of the pilot sub panel to the left of the door seal standby are two labels: cabin air shut off. Okay. Okay. So what am I supposed to do here? All right. So I guess I'm supposed to go here. Let's see. Let me just see if there's any other cabin diff. There's only one. Cabin differential. And I think I have to do something here. So let's do that. And open. And there, it's dropped immediately. And the cabin diff light has gone out. Okay. There we go. We could probably go in, and in. Ah, right, I can see. There's that dial there is moving. So that should be perfect. Yes, it is. Okay, we're good. Oh, man. I love it when it all works. There we go. So yeah, so as you move that needle went up. That needle went up. I want to keep that needle center there. Okay, and now my cabin diff has not exceeded the 3.9. We're okay. We are okay. We can increase some temperature actually. There we go, 24 degrees target in the cockpit. Yes, that thing going above 12,000 is odd. Which bit is going above 12,000? What bit? That thing going above 12,000 is odd. Oh, the plane. But this is the pressurized version. This is not the unpressurized. Okay, so we are actually quite close to Bogotá. So we can actually probably come down. What is Bogotá's elevation? It is 8,300 feet. We're going to follow the procedure or the arrival path. So we're going to take the star. Go there. So we're going to take that. Okay. I want to be right. We can go down to about 15 now. 15. What's that? 15. Actually, we can go down to about 12. So we're going to go down to 12. So let me set that one up. Oh, gentle descent. There we are. And we go down to 12. Okay, arm, engage. There we go. All right. Starting our descent. Let's pull back on the throttle, nice and slow. Or gentle. Not slow. But we don't need to be supersonic. And do we have a VOR at the airport? Ian, hello. Okay, so we are dropping down now. 12,000 feet. Bogotá is 8,300 feet. So what is Bogotá's weather? Uh, 1027. 1027. So let's go there. Two 6. 27. There we are. We could probably close that close and close. We should be good. Let's just set up. Let me get the any frequency at. Okay, that's fine. Yep, we're good. Oh, it's a bit toasty in the cockpit now. There we are, 23 degrees, that'll do. So Bogotá is over there somewhere. And we are okay with fuel. That's not a problem. And then the next flight we're doing is Bogotá to Medellín. So let's just sort that one out. So we're in the Baron Baron P. Okay, good. So coming up to 12,000 feet. And there's no ILS, so we will be we're okay. There we are, lovely. 12,000 feet, we're okay, we are good. That mountain there in the background is a place called Cerro Tora. And then we've got another mountain sort of over there. Let's see. Can we see them? So there's one, and then there's another one over there somewhere, which is probably hidden. Right there. We can see it. And Colombia, Bogotá is over there. Way of the Hunter is getting an update today. Nice. They are adding turkeys. Eastern wild turkeys. Yeah, I didn't even realize there were no turkeys in the game. Right, we are good. Today I am making, what am I making? I am making chicken doner kebab today. Yeah. So what I do is I mean, it's all over TikTok now, but it's not like it's nothing new. It's the way we've always made it. Where I'm gonna season some chicken mince. I'm gonna do chicken today. So season chicken mince, blend it, put it between baking paper, roll it up, put it in the oven. When I take it out, it's thin sheets of doner meat. And then we slice it, we put it into the pita bread with some tzatziki and some avocado and onions and tomatoes in a pita bread. And yeah, that becomes a doner. It's incredible how, you know, on YouTube you'll end up with all these people going, it's viral, it's viral. We've been doing it for centuries. We've been doing it for centuries. I mean, there's even a YouTube thing on how to eat mangoes, and they've just realized what you do with a mango is you cut it down in the middle, twist it, they come out, one side comes out, use a spoon, eat that like a yogurt pot, and then twist out the seed, suck on the seed for a while. When that's all gone, do the other mango like a yogurt pot. Again, we've been doing that for years. It's nothing new. All right. We could do, just to get in there, we could get in quicker. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do this one instead. Back procedures. Let's go arrival. Let's go gear for echo. All right. Runway 4 left, transition. Transition. Runway 4 left. Transition. Let's see. Transition, okay. So we'll do that one. 4 left. And there. Load that. Let's see what that does. Gear, insert, 14 left. Yep, there we go. That's what we're going to do. And then insert that. 11130. 111. Oh, sorry, wrong one. My bad. 11130, 11130, and transfer. There we go. Triple 130. Perfect. And if I go back to there, procedure, what? That's departure. Okay, 14 on yeah, okay, good. We are good. So I want to be at 10,800 at some point. So we'll set that up. 10,800. There we are. So let's have a look. Lovely. We are good. It's looking absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this plane, it is really nice. Where's the, oh yeah, I have it here, sorry. Wind direction, menu, what do I need? 25 track. So let's change that one to... There we go. All right. Romania, hello. How are you? And let's go there and change that one to... there. Okay. That's good. There we are. So now I'm well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're good. Okay, so we have our wind direction. So we should be okay. Actually, we should be landing into the wind, so that's all right. That's all good. Yes. So we are going to be coming in on runway 14 left today. We're following the procedure. Lovely Colombia, eh? So yeah, the airport is at 8,300 feet. And we will do a stop here. We will refuel, redo our, yeah, we'll do a full stop, refuel and reload our new flight plan. And then head up to Medellín. Now that I've figured out all of that, that's also good. Yeah, we're a quarter of a tank in each, quarter of tank fuel in each tank, so that's okay. Nice cozy 23 degrees in the cabin. What's that? That is 113.9. Let's have a look at that. Does that pop up? Yeah, 30 nautical miles from there. That's okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, can I just go and get a coffee? We still got quite a bit of a distance to go. I'll just be back. I'm going to go and get a coffee. Yeah. All right, I'll leave you with that view. And I'll just go make myself a coffee. I'll be right back. Okay. There we are. Where are we? They're right there. Okay, lovely. So, we're going to start in a little bit. Halfway through, we will start our descent to 10,800. All looks good. Engines look good. I haven't damaged an engine for a while. Oh dear. Okay. So Bogotá, here we come. All right, so we are turning towards Bogotá. Let's see, do we have... Okay, not yet. Okay, so we will descend to 10,800. It is an ILS approach. So let's see the wind. The wind is good. Let's bring that heading round. So we sync our heading. I wish this had a button you could, you know, you press the center of the heading bug and it just goes to the there we are. Okay. So yeah, you could hit the center of this and it would line up. Okay. So we'll start our descent into down to 10.8 in a few minutes. Am I at the what is my QNH? Is it 10? Oh yeah, 1027. Okay. Was that the QNH that I pulled up? 1027, that's correct. Am I picking up the ILS yet? Not yet. Nice cozy 23 degrees in the cockpit. I want to be able to activate the approach. So let's go down to 10.8. There we are. And we can engage that. Slow down. It's sort of, where is it? It's down there, I think, inside there. Yeah. So inside there, so, okay. So just about, yeah, beyond that ridge there is Bogotá. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Nothing, no terrain sort of appearing. So we're okay. So once we get past the next waypoint, we're going to load our approach. So let's go there. Oops, there, procedure, and activate approach. In fact, we can do it on here. Procedure. Let's get the map there. There we are. I'm thinking that will work. Oh, it's probably over there. It's over there. Right, let's switch over. There we are. We've got the ILS frequency now. 21 nautical miles out. Coffee. Coffee is always good, man. Coffee is always good. Okay, here we go. We're going to start to dip. There we go. All right, Bogotá, straight ahead. I hope. It should be. It was there last time we checked. Okay, let's activate. the approach. There we go. No. Shit. Why is it doing that? Okay, okay. Let's just relax. Let's relax. Let's not activate the approach. Direct to. Cancel. Flight plan. That was a bit shady. Let's go to. There we go. Activate. Okay. Let's try that again. No problem. Enjoy the views. That's what we're doing. We're enjoying the views. There we go. Looking nice. Yeah, it is a lovely, lovely part of the world to fly, this is. Okay, let's carry on. Forget about activating the damn approach. We'll just fly it in. Okay, lovely. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Where is it? We still got to go over the top, is it? No. Yeah, still some ways away. We're still 17 miles out. Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to pop that and we're going to get the approach ready. In a minute. Loads. Okay, have we got the approach armed? Yes, it is. Okay, good. Come on. We should be all right. Runway is ahead. Runway is ahead. Come on. Right, let's slow it down. I'm not seeing the glide slope stuff coming up. Come on. We'll get there. Should be. I'm not seeing a runway though yet. It is armed. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we got it. We're armed. We're good. Okay, let's drop it. Okay. We're good. Okay, flaps 1. There we go. Flaps 1. Runway's there. Right, let's bring it right down. Gear is up. Yes, it is. No problem, Rainier. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. Here we go. Where are we? Where are we? Still can't see. Okay, there we are. Got it. Lovely. Apart from that little bit of snafu there where we activated the approach. I don't know why it behaved like that, but we're okay. So we have got the glide slope there. You can see the glide slope markers there. And there's the runway. Okay, I have control. There we go. Lovely. Right, what you have to remember is don't go idle, because if you go idle, it will cut off. So we will just go here, flaps up, and we will start to prep for the next flight. That nose wheel really does bounce, eh? I mean the suspension, not the actual nose wheel, but yeah. Right, let's have a look. Where are we going to park up? Let's find, okay, down here. So we'll just park it here. It's not a parking spot, but that'll do. Okay, hold on. And we're going to fly now from Bogotá to Medellín. So we'll go there. We'll park over there, the military spot. Okay. We'll just park over here. And we will prep for Medellín. All right. There we go. Let's go parking brake on. There we are. And let's kill the engines. There we go. All right. Lovely. And there. We'll leave, we'll put that off. Okay, and battery off. There we are. Off. Okay, perfect. Let's put them off. And let's get the next plan done. Okay. There we are. Look at that. Welcome to Bogotá. All right, next. Medellín. Okay, generate flight. And let's clear this one up. There we are. Okay, that is good. Let's bring that in. Okay, download flight plan. Where are we going? Yeah, okay. Create flight plan, Medellín. There we are. Oh, this one's going to be sketchy. This one is going to be sketchy. All right. Streamflight. Let's get that one up. There we are. So there we go. Bogotá to Medellín. It's not so far, but it is terrain. All right. There we go. That's all good. How much fuel do I need? 160. So let's drop down here. Let's go and let's go payload. And let's increase that. There we are. That's good. Okay. Engines are all good. Look at that. And that's all good as well. What is our 18,000 feet? Okay. If you insist. Safe altitude on the way to Medellín is 12,500 feet. So, wow. Okay. This will be interesting. It sort of looks like this. There we go. So this is all the terrain, right? So we're going to take off from 8,000 foot. We're going to go up to 18. And then Medellín is... Okay, it's not so bad. 4,000 feet. But we do have that bit there. So, yeah, this will be interesting. All right. Let's get things started. So we already got our fuel done. Yes, we have. 160 kilograms is what we need. Okay. So let's get rid of that. And let's start our engines. So forward on the fuel. Forward on the prop. Battery can come on. There we go. All right. Let's put on our fuel pumps to high. Both of them. And let's bring it back. Bring it back. There we are. Okay. There we go. All right. Both of them can go to low. Bring it back. Bring it back. We're okay. There we are. And off. And we can start left engine. No? Okay, hold on. I'm going to need probably... There we are. Drop. There we are. Come on. No, don't do this. I think because we're so high. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's try that again. Come on. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Low volts. Recharge battery. Recharge battery. Recharge battery. Okay. Let's try that again. I don't even have anything on there. Why? Alternator should be off, which is right. Battery. Okay. There we are. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. There we are. 1, 2, and there. There we go. And same with that one. We're good. There. Left alternator on. Of course. It's all because of the altitude. 1 second. That's all right. That should be fine. Come on. Oi! Come on. We're doing this. We're doing this. There we are. There we go. Okay. Let's hold it. Lovely. Okay. Oh, let's get rid of the there we are. Okay, altitude. Sorry, I had the headphone simulations in. All right. We're good. Okay, avionics on. And let's bring in our flight plan. Flight plan, menu, import from SimBrief. Okay. So Bogotá to Medellín. There we are. Okay. We are heading to 18,000 feet. Let's have a look. So 8. Or 16,000 feet actually. To 16,000 feet. All right. Good. That's all good. Let's go here and set that to 16,000. We'll go 1,000. There we are. We can arm that. We are good. And let's get out of here. Okay. Let's spool it up a bit. Okay, let's go. It's telling me now to go on 14 right. Okay. Parking brake released. Let's go. But we'll go on 14 left. Whoops. No, let's just go that way, sorry. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. There we go, flaps 1. So we said 16,000 feet. So let me set my cabin stuff to the right thing right now. So we'll set the heading and we'll set our cabin altitude to what we need. There we are. So first of all, let's go down here and dump. And there. And then 8,000 feet. We're already there. So let's there and there. We're going to be what? 16,000 feet today. So we're going to set that to 16. There we go. All right, that's what we're going to do. 16,000 feet is going to be our aircraft. Okay, we are good. Set our heading. We've got our heading set, and let's go. In fact, we're not ready. Sorry. There. Nav. Beacon on. And panel. There we are. Alright, let's go. There we go. Positive rate. Gear up. And flaps. And there's Bogotá. And let me just do my trim. There we go. There we are. Okay, there. We'll maintain heading and engage our altitude. There we are. Okay. Lovely. And we are good. Okay. Lovely. All right, Dino, thank you for hanging around, and thank you for helping with the cabin stuff, the pressure. I knew we 2 mines will get there. Right, let's just check that. So let's see, temperatures, engines are all right. Let's go to cabin. Target temperature is 24 degrees centigrade. Our oxygen is good, so we've got nothing to worry there. Let's get up to our altitude. And let's get our heading on an intercept. Ah, there we go. We're on an intercept now. And we're heading to 16,000 feet. There, and then we've got 115.1 1151. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. Back on the intercept. So there we go. There's Bogotá behind us. And we are on our way to Medellín. Why am I not? Why doesn't it? What is DPR? Let's go flight plan 438. Activate. There we go. All right, there we are. Let's put the headphones in. There we go. All right. Let's check our oxygen. Oxygen is good. Our target temperature 16 degrees. Let's change that. There we go. Nice cozy 23 in the cockpit. And we're on our way to Medellín. What is DPR departure? Ah, okay. We're on the departure. So if I go back, procedure, departure. Okay. Okay, let's keep that heading synced, shall we? And we can go and transfer that. There we are. So the next VOR we're heading to is 97 nautical miles away. Right.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
How are you? So our cabin pressure, oxygen, all good, 96. Now I have figured out this whole cabin pressure system is, yeah, it's working well. Morning, man. The Medellín, the final leg. Once I'm a bit more familiar with this aircraft, then I will be, yeah, we'll try it on VATSIM. And yeah, maybe we can get a bunch of people to fly GA on VATSIM, who knows. I don't like to go on VATSIM if I'm not entirely familiar with the aircraft, as you should. You shouldn't. I mean, yeah. The controller assumes you are totally capable with the aircraft that you're in, but no, you've got to make sure you are familiar with the aircraft. And I'm getting familiar with this, so. What mountain is that? Oh, that's the same mountain we passed coming into Bogotá. We want to be yeah, above 14,000, below 16, so we are good. There we are. So we are good. I was having problems with this, but yeah, we descended down to 8,000 feet, fixed it, and then climbed back up, and it seems to be working okay now. 24 degrees in the cockpit is our target. And that's all good. We're looking okay. Oh, that one does look relatively hotter, doesn't it? Well, we're okay. We're okay. Okay. Looking all right. I tell you, when you're flying like this, it doesn't make it looks like you're going to hit the mountain, but we're not. 82 miles to go. There are no procedures for this airport, apparently. SKMD. SKMD. There. Procedures. Oop. Yeah, so we are going to just fly a visual approach. elevation of is 4,800. Puerto Barren flight today. It might seem a little bit quiet because I've got the headphone simulation plugged in. Yeah. But we're all good. We're all good. We flew from Ecuador, the border on Ecuador, a place called Ipiales. And then we went to Bogotá. And now we're on our way to Medellín. Ah, you just picked up GSX. Okay. Is it like a Black Friday sale or something? Let's just sync our heading. RBTV, hello. How are you? Then letting the plane down, it'll get all glitchy. Really? Right, so what are we doing? So we flew from Ipiales to Bogotá, and now we're on our way from Bogotá to Medellín for the final leg. This will be a visual approach into the runway. Hopefully. Yeah, we're in the Barren today. There we are. I tell you gotta love flying, but Colombia, it is really nice. Colombia is really nice, very picturesque. Call me crazy, but you're starting to develop your own replay tool. Aren't there quite a few already? What don't you like about the existing ones? I'm not going to call you crazy because, you know, I mean, you know, I developed streamflight, right? So streamflight. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I developed streamflight, because all of the overlay software that pulls data from the simulator, I just hated. They were either crashing or they were just, you were forced to pay a premium price and use some crappy overlay like the Volanta overlay. Everyone's got the same overlay. Or it was just resource hungry. So I created streamflight. Ah, streamflight. Yeah, sure. I created streamflight because of that reason. And now it works exactly how I want it to work. And you know what? That's it. I built it for me. Right? I built it for me. And I figure if it's good for me, it's good enough for everyone else. You know, it was like Dino. Dino is the one. Dino is the one that got me, who motivated me to do it. Because every time, Dino and Kitten Airlines, every time my overlay crashed and I didn't see it, they would send me a comment. Say, oh, your overlay's crashed. And that was it. I said I had enough. I am going to just do my own. And that's it. I did my own. I spent years complaining that never works or, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I think I did the first version in 3 days. And now we're up to, I don't know how many versions, 12? Adding stuff, tweaking stuff. And it's pretty much stable now. Really don't need to do much. X-Plane is being integrated. I am working on the X-Plane integration. Yeah, I haven't either. I haven't either. Right. So, I am going to have to get down to... Is there a chart for this place? Let me have a look. Got to be a chart, surely. Explain you need. Yeah, I'm working on Explain. Explain, you know what? The problem is I don't know enough about Explain. So ideally I like to find people that I can bug and just ask them, okay, how do I do this in Explain? You know, so yeah, so I might just send you a message. What we got? SKMD. There it is. Okay, charts. There are none. No charts available. Information. Runway 02. 1. Okay. All right. General. Elevation is 4922. I think we do have a VOR there, do we? You use GSX to repair, yeah, I don't know what, yeah. The GSX profiles, right? Wow, what is this safe altitude? I'm gonna have to maybe do a circle. So if that is 10,500 feet is safe. Yeah. I'm gonna have to just fly over just to get my bearings on this airport. Oh yeah, you can do that. That's not a problem. Yeah, GSX, you could do that in from P3D days. You just have to make sure that, you know what, you exclude third-party sceneries from all of their gate assignments. Otherwise, you'll end up having like double gates, or the gates won't be there in your payware sceneries. So you just got to make sure that you exclude those from any GSX stuff. Explain replay. Yeah, I don't have explain. I mean, I've got explain 11. So currently what I'm trying to do is I am deciding. So I have, what I did well with my streamflight is I haven't touched streamflight yet in terms of explain. What I did is I did a separate application which is only for explain. And I am deciding whether I should use XP Connect, XP UIPC, or the UDP. So UDP seems quite easy. XP UIPC, just, it's a product that's not even being worked on anymore. It's a mess. The ecosystem, yes, XUIPC, but XUIPC is a mess. I mean, I don't even know who is the official author of XUIPC. Is it that German sounding Schrachter or Skater or something like that? And do you get it from, so what is his name? Hold on, let me see. His name is XUIPC. What's his name? So I got this site, right? Yeah. So that's where I am, right? So I have played around with that one, and that causes problems. This one seems to be quite stable, 2035, but I've tried that one, and yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm playing around with this, and trying to get just the application just to talk. That's all. But the thing is, I don't know enough about Explain. I own Explain 11. I used it for a week many Christmases ago and never did again. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, I haven't been focused on it in the last few weeks. I've just been busy with other stuff. So, but yeah, I will get it up and running again. Right, so I think we need to get down. So let's go to 6,000 feet. Can I go to 6,000 feet? No, 10,500. 10,500 feet. There we go, and drop that down. There we go. Arm, engage. Okay, we're dropping to 10,500. But yeah, as soon as the X-Plane, I don't know, the X-Plane standalone version is ready, or not ready, but working. I'm going to give it out to testers so that they can just make sure that's exactly what I want, or what they want, and then I will integrate that into Streamflight. So it's just a single application supporting X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim with auto detect, so it will auto detect what sim is running. Right, let's slow us right down. Let's go to 1500 RPM. Oh, manifold pressure, sorry. Bring us right down. There we go. Right, I'm going to have to fly over this airport because I don't know what it looks like. So, it's sort of near a cliff. Wow. I know there are mountains behind this cloud, but I think we're high enough. Nothing showing up on the terrain, so we're okay. Back. Terrain. Yeah, we're okay. Runway 02. So I actually will do heading mode now. So let's just go to there. We'll go heading mode. Okay. That should be good. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, no. Let's just go back to that. That's okay. And we'll fly. That's okay. Let's bring our heading back. So we're at 10.5. I need to fly around just to see where this airport is, because it is considerably lower. We can go to, let's see, 7,000. Let's go to 7,000. Arm and engage. There. We're okay. That's okay. Speed is okay. Okay, there it is over there somewhere. So, I have control. We're going to take this. There we go. All right. That's okay. We're good. Let's go to flaps 1 and slow down the aircraft. That's okay. That's just for my landing gear. So the airport is over there. Autopilot is off. And there we are. Let's go flaps 2. And drop the gear. Okay. We are good. All right. There we are. Runways in sight. Flaps full. Welcome to Medellín. I tell you, this aircraft hand flies beautifully. Oh, a little bit of a tree there. Let's just go up a little bit. It's not a great place to put a house, is it? Okay. There we go. There we go. Welcome to Medellín. Let's see, where am I going? Flaps up. Oh, I pulled the wrong switch. I killed the fuel. Come on. Push, push, push. I pulled the wrong switch. All right, let's just start her up again. I pulled the wrong switch. I thought I had spoilers. I thought I was in an airliner. It happens. It happens. I'm not going to lie. There we go. Let's go up. There. There we are. Okay. And let's start the engines. There we go. We can taxi on one. Okay. We can taxi on one. Okay. Oh, they're waiting for me. Okay. We are good. There we go. Lovely. Parking brake on. There we are. Alternators can go off. All those can go off. And there we are. Alternators off. And battery. Oh, sorry. Avionics can go off. And batteries off. There we go. All right. There we go. There we go. Oops. Lovely. And there we are. Welcome to Medellín. That was actually nice. I enjoyed that. It's such a great aircraft to fly, though. It is. Okay, that is it for me for now. Way of the Hunter has got a new update, so I'm going to be maybe playing that later tonight. But yeah, let's see. Okay. Damn. I enjoyed that. Nice tour of Colombia. Okay, what are we doing? Let's go and hit up we'll hit up yeah, okay. Let's go and raid. We're going to raid someone. There and there. Okay, we'll start that. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you learned something. I mean, I did. Cabin pressure is important. Thank you for the follows, and thank you for the bits, Tony. Thank you. All right, I will see you all on the next one. Okay, probably a hunting stream later tonight. All right, but I will catch you all very, very soon. In the meantime, take care. and stay safe. Bye-bye.